Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Constance the Reader, and we are doing another manga slash book haul. So some cool things have kind of come up. Cool, but also sad at the same time. So a Barnes & Noble that's local to me is closing, which really sucks. But because of that, I got some manga on sale, which was really nice. I'm probably going to go back and see if there's anything else like I might want to start getting that's there, since it's probably going to keep like being more of a percentage off. I found a lot of stuff at Second & Charles on sale. I went to both, one that's in Richmond and one that's a little bit closer to me, and I got some half off stuff there. I think I went to Barnes & Noble and got some stuff. I've been to Books A Million and gotten some stuff. It's been a lot ever since like the last haul that I did for y'all. And that was all basic. Most of that was from Crunchyroll. So this is all just like local bookstores, and I'm excited, although it's a lot. I even noticed that there was a stack here that I couldn't remember. Did I talk about that in a video? No, I hadn't. So I had gotten that at some point, forgot, and now we're going to talk about it today. So a lot has been going on. A lot of purchases have been made, and it's okay because it's all fun here. I like it. I'm enjoying myself. I like what I'm reading. I like what I'm picking up. So it's okay. Don't worry about me financially. It's all right. But without further ado, let's get into all the manga and some of the books that I bought. So I found the majority of a series there half off at Second & Charles, and that was Buso Rinken. I never heard of this, but I found volumes 1 through 6 and then 9 and 10. So I don't have the complete series, but I kind of basically have the complete series at this point. I just thought it looked really cool. It has to do with like high school kids fucking up some homunculus. So that sounds fun to me. If you've read this, you know, let me know down in the comments what you think. I figure if I can't find volume 7 and 8, it's no big deal. I can probably just read it online, but I have a feeling I could probably find it online. It's also probably on Crunchyroll in the Right Stuff warehouse. So if I really like it and I can't find it online for some reason, which it's a Viz title, I probably could find it on the website or the app, you know, whatever. But if you read it, let me know. If not, that's fine too. But yeah, I got the vast majority of this because they were like, some of these are $4, some of these are $3. I figured, why not? I probably should stop saying that. Why not? Considering how much stuff I have that's on my TBR that I haven't read yet. But we're not going to talk about that. Moving on. This first volume of Toilet Bound Hanako-kun was there. I have heard good things, but then I also feel like I don't hear a lot about this. Not in a bad way. I just don't think I follow a lot of people who either are actively reading this and talking about it or like are suggesting it. So if you do like this, let me know down in the comments if you think that it is one that is worth reading and like collecting. I think I'm going to at least like the first volume. I mean, why not? So I just went ahead and got that since it was the only one at the time, I think, that was on sale. But these are not that hard to find. So I'm not worried that if I do love it, oh no, what am I going to do? Like, I should be good. I should be fine. So these next three, one of the purchases was from Devin, who was so nice, and the other ones were me buying it because as soon as I finished volume 2, I knew I had to keep reading the series. And I know that I'm going to want the light novels for these because I am obsessed with this series now. Whoever said that if you like the Apothecary Diaries, you should get this series was 1000% right. I love Though I Am an Inept Villainess, Tale of the Butterfly Rat Body Swap in the Maiden Court. My husband got me volume 3 because I could not find this anywhere. I was about to scream. When I couldn't find the third one, it didn't matter. I said, I see 4 and I see 5. So I'm getting that shit right now. And I didn't even know that 5 was out yet, but this was on a cart in Books A Million. I was like, well, it's fate. It's time for me to shine. I'm about to get them. I love this series. I really do think that I will read this when it in the light novel form because it's just so good. I'm just so freaking happy about this. So if you've read this, let's talk about this in the comments because I love this series so much. I would highly recommend it. I'm currently in the middle of volume 3 and I will probably crush the next 2 volumes soon after that, like later today, because I just love it so much. It's so good. Another series that I know at the time I had said when I was reading the first volume of On or Off and when I talked about having gotten it, oh, I don't know, like, if I will collect this, you know, because these are a little bit more expensive. They're $20 like a piece, at least in America. In Canada, how much? Well, it doesn't say in Canada, but I'm sure these are even more expensive in Canada. But when I read On or Off, the first volume, I was like, ooh, okay, I like this. I'm gonna get into volume 2. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. So I immediately needed volume 3. So I went and got this. This was amazing. I read this for a reading vlog and I squealed and screamed and just like my legs were just kicking up in the air. It was just so good. I think this one is my favorite volume because this is the perspective of Dae Young and not Yi Young. So I just love it so much. This is really good. And of course, because of that, I got volume 4 because I have to read this one too. I love it so much. It's just so good. I would highly recommend On or Off. I just think it's so good. I like the stories, even though sometimes the miscommunication can be annoying, but like that's just like in everything, even in like regular romance, there's always a miscommunication trope. But this, it's coming together really well and I'm liking everything I'm seeing. I love the love. I love every character. So it's just been a fun thing to read. So if you need a recommendation, On or Off is definitely it. I also got volumes 3, 4, and 5 of Yakuza Fiancé. I got the first 2 volumes, I think, on sale somewhere, probably at Second and Charles. I know I haven't picked it up yet. I haven't read the first volume, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that I will like it. I also like the art style. It's so pretty, at least from the covers. So yeah, I'm not ashamed. I know that I probably should stop doing this, but I mean, at least I just have the first 5 volumes and I'll read the first 5 volumes and I'll see if I like it, okay? Don't judge me, but I think I will. I mean, it's just so pretty. It's just so lovely. So yes, excited for these 3 volumes. Didn't know this had come out yet, but I found on that same cart where volume 5 of Though I Am an Inept Villainess, Tsugumi Project volume 5. So this, I like it still so far. I do enjoy Tsugumi Project. It is one where I'm like reading it as it comes out and sometimes I get really bored or like I just burn out. Like I lose steam with ones that I'm following as they release, but this is still really interesting and I'm really intrigued about where it's going. Obviously, we kind of saw in the last volume, and I'm not going to give too much away, but we saw that there's probably something going on with a member of the group that's traveling, that they have a little bit more information than they're sharing with our protagonist. And I don't know, I like it. And I like the story that we saw last volume too. It was really, really good. So yes, I like Tsugumi Project. I'm glad to keep reading it. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know when this is going to end, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. I got this on sale from Second and Charles, and it is Love is an Illusion. A lot of people have talked about this, but I haven't really watched a lot of people review it, so I'm kind of going in blind, but then I flipped through it. Yes, so not what I thought it was going to be from some of the imagery in here. I thought it was going to be like, oh, cutesy, wholesome. I should have known better. I should have known better because, you know, this was on the back, the warning. And when I got this, it wasn't. Actually, everywhere I've gone, I've never seen this wrapped in plastic. It's fine by me, I guess, but Lord have mercy. I'm in for a wild ride. So if you like this, let me know. But I think it'll be cute. I don't know. If I can, again, this is another one that's like pretty expensive. I can't tell what the price. This is another one that's like 20 bucks. So if I can keep finding these on sale, I'll go for it. But if I ended up liking it a lot, just like On or Off, I know I said, oh, I'll probably try to collect it if it's on sale. I couldn't wait. It was so good. So maybe I'll be in the same situation with that one. Maybe I will like it so much that I just can't possibly wait. And I must own it immediately. We'll see. One that I talked about in the last video that I knew I was going to get was Skip and Loafer. I already read this. It was really good. Also kind of like, it's sweet and sad because of the breakup we saw in the previous volume. I'm going to be sad for when this ends. I don't want it to end, but I know it will. All I know is this better get a season 2 because the first season anime was so absolutely stunning. It needs a second one, period. Skip and Loafer is so good, in my opinion. I think that if you want something that's a little bit more wholesome, you will love Skip and Loafer. It's so funny. The characters are so sweet. I think all of us, especially if you're reading it as an adult, you recognize someone from the friend group that either is you or someone that was your friend. And I just really like that. It's nostalgic and it's really sweet. I got these two at the Barnes & Noble that was closing. I have never seen anyone talk about this. Someone probably has, I just might not have noticed. But the covers were so pretty. And when I flipped through it, the art style is so nice. And it is Happy Crappy Life. I got volume 1 and I got volume 2. Just flipping through casually was really, really nice. Like, it was just so gorgeous. I love these covers because they also are kind of like a dusk jacket style. And I don't know, it makes me a little bit nervous because it's so, I mean, really, is this any different than this? Not really, but for some reason it feels more fragile to me. I don't know why. But I'll read the back of the first volume for everybody. After his boss discovers the late-night hardcore fun he was having at the office, former social elite Kazuya is demoted and exiled to the boonies. Eager to reclaim his honor and return to the big city, Kazuya goes to mingle at a local bar where Kuzuya, his worthless and jobless neighbor, reveals his anal-loving secret to the whole town. In an attempt to comfort the now crestfallen Kazuya, Kuzuya turns to him with a smile and says, "The back door feels amazing." I think it's going to be fun to read. So if you've read this, let me know what your thoughts are. But I mean, just based off the art style, I think it looks really, really, really nice. So I went through it when I took the plastic off. Like, I knew it was about to be, but I didn't know totally, but that's okay. I'm here for it. Y'all know I don't mind. I don't mind, but I'm excited. And these next three I also got at that Barnes & Noble that was closing. The Dragon's Betrothed, volume 1, and then volume 2. I've seen this like so many times at Second and Charles, and I don't know why. I just didn't think to get it, but something just keeps drawing me about these covers, and I'm like, I want to read this. So I'm excited. I can't wait. And then I went ahead and got volume 14 of Chainsaw Man. I know in the last video I was like, I don't know if I'll keep collecting Chainsaw Man. Like, I need to reread the series if I want to start it back up because it's been so long. Like, I completed the first 11 volumes, I think, right when the 11th volume came out. Maybe 10 and 11. Like, I had caught up by then, and then they were getting released. So I don't exactly remember everything, and I didn't care to watch the anime, so yeah, we're kind of there. But I went ahead and got it. Volume 15 is also out. I'll probably wait. We'll see. But now I couldn't remember if I mentioned that I got this or not, but I'm just going to put it in here anyway. And I got the Apothecary Diaries light novel. Yes, I love the anime. Yes, I love the manga. Did I need this? No. But yes, you know, sometimes you just need it. And honestly, I'm really enjoying reading light novels now, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to get every single light novel in the Apothecary Diaries. I don't care. It's just so good. I don't care that I already know what's basically going to happen. Doesn't matter to me because I'm really liking the ride. So I'm excited. Okay, now forgive me if I talked about these. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I rewatched the last video and I don't believe that I missed this. I'm pretty sure I watched it all. So I don't think I mentioned this. I might have mentioned this. I don't know. But I got all of these half off at Second and Charles. I remember wanting to get this series sometime, I think this time last year, and I passed on it. But because it was on sale, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try Mars Red. The covers were really cool when I first saw them at Books A Million, but for some reason I didn't get them, and I can't remember why. I think I hadn't heard anybody talk about it, and I thought, I should probably be saving money. Not anymore, ho. This girl, no, not anymore. She's just gonna buy it. So I'm excited. If you've read this, let me know. I feel like I recently saw someone on TikTok talk about it. I can't remember. I just scroll endlessly, so that's the problem. I also got Finder, Target, Insight. Wow. Volume 1. I got Megumi and Sugumi volumes 1 and 2. These were both on sale, so I've seen these so much. I see them everywhere when I'm in a store, but I also see them in people's collections and people talking about them. So I figured, why not? Let me give it a shot. It's on sale. I also got volumes 1 and 2 of Moon and Sun, and I also got volumes 1 and 2 of Black or White. And these looked really cool. It's just like two guys who are dating. I think they're both actors, but one is more famous than the other, and they kind of have to navigate the fact that like, okay, I'm the popular one, you're not. And then like, can we keep this a secret in the midst of like being famous? Should be fun. Should be fun to watch. Should be fun to read. And then I got volume 6 of I'm in Love with the Villainess. I didn't even know this had come out, and I can't wait to read this. I'm surprised I haven't read this yet, but you know, I got shit going on. So next I got these 2 light novels from the Barnes & Noble that's closing. It is The Haunted Bookstore, Gateway to a Parallel Universe. I got volume 1 and I got volume 2. If these are still there when I go back, the other volumes, I might just go ahead and get them. I don't know, it looks like it's gonna be like a really nice read, like something that would be up my alley. I'll read the back for y'all. Mystery in the Spirit Realm. Kaori lives in an otherworldly bookstore with her adoptive father. Together they provide books to the strange denizens of the spirit realm, but Kaori's peaceful days come to an end when she rescues an injured boy from the streets, a human like her from the mortal realm. The boy's name is Suime, and he's an exorcist, the natural enemy of all spirits. Can Kaori convince Suime that the line between human and spirit is far hazier than he thinks? A touching supernatural tale where humanity and Japanese folklore intertwine. I can't remember if I've seen this as a manga or not, but I know I've seen this before, and it's been something that I was like, oh, okay, well that sounds, I mean, I like the sound of that, but I'm pretty sure I passed it up because I wasn't reading light novels at the time. Now I am, and guess what? I think I'm gonna be having fun with it. And the last 3 are just regular books that I got from the Barnes & Noble that's closing. I actually saw this not too long ago, and it was kind of nice that it was on sale because it's basically $20, but it's We Are Still Here, Afghan Women on Courage, Freedom, and the Fight to Be Heard. So pretty little small book, but this is a collection of first-hand accounts from courageous Afghan women who refused to be silenced in the face of the Taliban. This was just very important for me to get. I have a friend who is Afghan, and I always try to be mindful to talk about what is going on in Afghanistan and in that community, because I do feel like, I mean, with almost anything, right, in this day and age, some people, some cultures, some things are getting left behind. Not necessarily you or my fault, but like the media doesn't talk about what's going on there, or we hear very little, or it's very like polished, or like, you know, we don't have to care. We do have to care. We have to care about a lot of things. And that's why I wanted to get this. I also think it would be nice if me and my friend wanted to read it if she's interested. But yeah, if you've heard of that, if you've read it, let me know. I think it should be a good book. I also got Sorry, Not Sorry by Sonia Singh. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this, okay? This looks really, really cute. The queen of breakups is getting a lesson in love. Manny is a beautiful young CEO of Breakup, a highly successful company that encourages people to be honest about their relationships and helps manage their breakups. As preoccupied as she is with her business, she's also planning her wedding to a handsome architect and dealing with the loss of her beloved parents. For reasons Manny has never understood, her mother and father, who were both born in India, always wanted her to become an all-American girl. So that's what she did. She knows next to nothing about her South Asian heritage, but when an image of Manny that's been photoshopped to make her skin look more white appears on the major magazine cover, suddenly the woman who built an empire by encouraging others to be true to themselves is having her own identity crisis. And when an irritating client named Sammy Patel approaches Manny with an odd breakup request, the perfect solution presents itself. If they both agree to certain terms, he'll give her a crash course in being Indian at his brother's wedding. What follows are days of dancing and doll, masala and Mendi, as Manny meets the lovable, if endlessly interfering aunties and uncles of the Patel family, and along the way discovers much more than she could ever have anticipated. This was in the romance section. I have a feeling that this is going to be, I mean, it's going to have romance in it, but I've noticed that for me when it comes to romance novels, I actually like when it's more than just that. I know that there's been a lot of discussion about like how romance novels probably don't need to be more than 300 pages. I've heard some people say like, if it's a 400-page romance, what's the point? But I read one, First Comes Like, and I think that is one of my favorite romances ever. It is a very slow burn, but I love the fact that we're not just talking about love. We're talking about family. We're talking about personal experiences, identity. And I feel like we're going to do that with this one. Even though it is less than 300 pages, I think that it's going to be a very fun ride. and it's going to have a little bit more to it than just like, oh, I'm in a relationship. So I can't wait. If you've read this, let me know, because I think it's going to be good. I also got A Crane Among Wolves. Hope is dangerous, love is deadly. This was on my Amazon wish list. I don't remember where I saw this advertised. It was probably on TikTok. And anytime I see a book that seems interesting to me, I put it on my Amazon wish list. But I forgot about it. So when I got this, just based off the cover, I went back to looking through. Sometimes, does anybody ever just periodically look through their wish list? I do. I might never put anything in my cart, but sometimes I look at it. And I saw this was on there. I was like, oh shit, I still have good taste. So I'm excited. I know that this is a newer release. So if anybody has read that, let me know down in the comments. I would really appreciate it. If you liked it, what your thoughts are, let me know. Tell me what you rated it. I'm open. But yeah, I think that is it. I don't think I bought anything else that I hadn't talked about. Everything else that's over here I've read, and I know I talked about Ladies on Top in the last manga haul. So that is it. That is my manga and book haul for the month of May. Okay, that's it. Yeah, it's over now, because today's the 28th of May. Only a few days left until May is over, and you know, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna buy anything else, because you know, the month is not over yet. So really anything can happen. I mean, I could go to that damn Barnes & Noble tomorrow. I could go today and get some more manga, because I have a problem. I'm gonna try to not do that, but there you have it. That is the manga book haul. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Also, thank you for watching if you did that long ass vlog I just put out. It was almost an hour long, but I had fun making it. I had fun going back and rewatching it as I edited it, and I was laughing at myself because I found myself funny. But I'm gonna try not to make the vlogs that long if they are a reading vlog, because they don't need to be that long. But it has helped me read a lot, so I'm not going to hate on it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked the video, please like the video. If you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on other social media. It's in the description box down below. And you have a good day. Goodbye.